Hello everyone. I decided to do something a little different. I know I do tabletop gaming, but I also like board games and card games. And recently in our game store, this game has come in quite popular. I've played about 8 games, and I've won all 8 at this point. Don't expect that trend to last forever, but so far, pretty good. So this is an unboxing, or opening of a card game. This is just my review of this game. It's Gloom by Keith Baker. The game is produced by Atlas Games. It's 2 to 4 players, age 13 and up. I believe its suggested retail price is $24.99. That's what I believe. I don't remember. There is, I want to say, 3, maybe 4 expansions for the game right now. One of them being World of Cthulhu, or I know it has something to do with Cthulhu, or Cthulhu's in it. I haven't played that expansion. I haven't played any expansions, just the original game. Now, this game is very different compared to any card game. And the one thing that really sets it off is the cards are clear plastic. Here is one of the 4 families. Each family has 4 or 5 members. Let's try to space this out a little bit better. This family here are mad scientists. You see this guy here is just basically brain. This guy is making the perfect mate for, I believe, his daughter. And you got her, kind of a Frankenstein kind of look thing. She's got little pegs on her neck. I'm not really sure what's up with this lady. And he's probably the main head guy. What we do when we play the game, oh yeah, and this side is when they're dead. The idea of Gloom is for your person to have the worst possible day you can. They get negative points for the card played on them, for having a bad day. Positive points can be given out to give them a good day, like, oh, I became really well liked in Parliament. Not what you want. The idea is to go as far into negative as possible, kind of like golf. And then once you get them to where you want, and hopefully nobody screws you, you kill off your character. Once your character's dead, you get whatever the point value is. Now, not to say that somebody can't, A, make them undead, or as in make it to where they actually didn't die. And there's things out there where if you have a living character, you can take your living character and then take their dead character and remove both people from the game. The first person to kill all their people off ends the game, and then people add up their negative points, obviously subtracting their positive points from the total, and then whoever has the most negative points wins the game. These black cards are the bad events, and if you look at the top, can't read it through my thing, disgraced at a dance. So how we play it, and I'm not sure if that's exactly how the game's supposed to go, is you could say Professor Helena here decided to go to the dance, and she was doing, I don't know, the Charleston or something, and somebody made fun of her, and she was disgraced. So then you put this down on top. As you can see, it's clear, so therefore the points add up. And this one's the middle. There's a top. Oops, don't slide off. And then there's different symbols down here, and there's a bottom. So let's say I had all these on her, and it's the start of my turn. At the start of my turn, I can kill. You get 2 actions. So for my first action, I'm going to kill her off. And I want to look for a particular card, but I don't see it. Not what I want. Here we go, we'll use this one. So I decided to kill her off with this one. Was overcome by measles. Alright, so that would kill her, which in essence would flip her over, so everybody can see that she's dead. And then if you look down here, you get an additional negative 10 points if this icon here was the skull icon, but it's not, so I wouldn't get the additional 10. But had it been the same, I would have got the additional points. Let me see, I think I have a positive, so here. That's a positive card. You see that stacks right over, giving positive points, and at this point, had I not killed her, she'd be a positive 15. Certain cards allow you to kill somebody at positive points, but for the most part, it has to be negative points. And then there's certain cards that you can actually put on somebody that allow you to play a kill card out of the sequence. And then these cards here that have red text, these are event cards that have different things that they can do as well. It's a really fun game, lots of fun, make stories, maybe if you like to drink. So definitely worth, maybe buying the starter. It's not too expensive. Meet up with some, 4 friends. Each expansion comes with another family. Since there's at least 3 to 4 expansions, that means you have 7 to 8 people you could play with if you got the expansions. I would believe that all expansions can be merged together. This gives you more cards to pull from. So it is a really good game. Everybody who's played it so far has really enjoyed themselves, enjoyed the game. Sometimes certain people's characters become the community chest, as it was called by one of my friends. It was kind of actually funny at the time. So, a little bit different, I know, but I really like the game, so I figured, hey, I'll give a spotlight to the game, and, hopefully you guys might like it too. Let me know if you like the game or not, or if you have any suggestions. Alright, everybody, happy wargaming, and happy card gaming, or I guess it's not really called card gaming, is it? Oh well.